Today's review is for Lady Gaga's The Fame. It might be one of the worst albums of this decade. Let me tell you why. First off, the title. She calls it The Fame. For a record/song title, it just sounds awkward and leaves your mind hanging. What about fame? You've hardly released your first album and already, you're talking about being famous? She must be one to throw tantrums if she doesn't get her way. LOL, but regardless, singing about the concept of being rich and famous sends a bad message to the youth of America and internationally. There must have been many other famous people, including pop stars and musicians, who have said that fame, or the Hollywood lifestyle, is something of a cancer. Who cares about your fame anyway? I've only heard about her for a week, thus far. So already, I was having bad feelings about this album. Good grief and shit slop. If I had a kid, I wouldn't let them listen to Lady Gaga, because her lyrical themes perpetuate toxic popularity qualities like narcissism, excess, greed, waste, and needless promiscuity. I'm waiting to find this unique quality about her people have been raving about. She's just some slut prancing around in stupid costumes from what I've seen. And at face value, the lyrics are stupid. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I wanna take a ride in your disco stick. When I first heard that, it instantly rung in my ears as the worst slang word for a penis I've heard in my life. Wow, Gaga, you're pretty stupid. I'm on a mission. And it involves some heavy touching. Here, you have indicated your interest. I'm educated in sex. Yes. And now I want it bad. Want it bad. For one. The word indicated is an awkward word choice for this verse just because of how technical and dull it is for a pop song. She must have just finished driver's ed when she was writing this song. Just goes to show how rushed everything about this album is by everyone who contributed in it. Secondly, I'm educated in sex. Yes. And now I want it bad. Want it bad. Here is another lazy choice of words. Not to mention how stupid a person would sound if he used the line "I'm educated in sex" to hit on a person. Lady Gaga me. I recommend you go to college and get an education in music so you can stop embarrassing yourself with this crap. Quite a poor rhyme scheme and amounts mostly to the dialect of someone coming up with something to say when they are out of breath, which isn't appropriate in contrast with the sound of this song. If you think Lady Gaga can sing, you are dead wrong. Pretty much everything you hear is doused in an excessive slight studio manipulation by her producers. It's all auto-tuned and given too many filters. There's no way she can match what's on her album in a live performance. Her songs are uninteresting. Verse pre-chorus, chorus, verse pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, pre-chorus, chorus and outro is the structure for each one of her songs, and once again, they are all about the same thing.
Money gives me money, I'm a slut. I'm going to wear X outfit which is right up against the outlines of my cunt. I'm famous. Fame is the best thing in the world. Fame is the universal dream and has been said about countless times. So why is everyone calling me an original?
The one who's being original here is her costume designer. Maybe. This album is plagued with third-rate emotions, a collection of musical cliches that wear away from the brain as fast as an air freshener from the dollar store. It's all very hollow and lifeless. After the fourth track, every single song repeats itself in the lyrics department, and in the musicality department. Well, almost. They are all lived fantasies of living a luxurious life and being a promiscuous slut. After an agonizing sit through all 14 tracks, it's clear as day that this woman has no life experiences, no turmoil, no insightful philosophies, etc., etc., etc. Therefore, she has no reason to be a singer. There are hundreds of thousands of unheard musicians and singers who have had miserable lives, but they will never be heard, unfortunately. Let's make way for another factory pop star with a personnel copycatted from yesterday's moronic pop musicians. Yay. The music is plastic and just barely remorphs for the two after it and then the one after that, and so on. It's all generic and uninspired. This album is like the debut of an American Idol runner-up. 12 to 13 songs vocally driven with tepid instrumental work. Zero imagination to the instrumentation and song structure. This goes for tracks like The Fame, Money Honey, Boys Boys Boys, Paper Gangster, Summer Boy, Day Day, and I'd say the rest of them. Brown Eyes is a copycat of numerous pop album ballads from this decade. The tonal change here is not enough to bring back points taken from the same line as. And her piano playing is terrible. Since I mentioned it. What the fuck in this goner world is a paper gangster? A gangster. Made out of cutout paper. Right? Her career is going to come to a screeching halt in the next 3 years. To top off on all the fakeness, my prediction is that in the next year or so, she's going to reveal that she's had plastic surgery because she's a shallow whore. Maybe she'll be doing drugs too. Then, parents will stop letting their kids listen to her music. She's no different from all the other brain-dead pop stars. If you listen to Lady Gaga, you're a simple-minded follower. End of story.